Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko Tarot, and in this whole video we're going to look into Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and as well Virgo Rising weekly general tarot reading June 7th up until June 13th, 2021. And should you be interested in a personal reading with me, guys, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to see a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. So with that being set aside, moving straight away to Virgo reading, and the first card we do have for you, Virgo, that is going to be Three of Swords, followed by the Seven of Pentacles. Moving next, what we do have, that is going to be the Fool, and that's kind of a redeemer that we do have here. It's a out of jail free card, or whatever you call it. All right, so we do have the Fool card, and things are taking on a bright turn after the first couple of cards. Moving next, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the turn becomes brighter and brighter for what we can see. And the last one that we do have, that is going to be the Six of Pentacles. So there is no question here, is that a couple of things are going to be, how can I say, there are going to be a couple of premises here for the week. The first one is fixing an error that you probably have been carrying on, or you went with in the recent past of yours, or in the last year or two, and now you, in this week, you're going to recognize your mistake, you're going to recognize your error, and you're going to fix the things around. In fact, you are not going to have, or at least for what we can see in the cards, there isn't going to be any negative repercussions from your error or from your mistake. And the second premise of the reading here is mobilizing. It's kind of like denying failure, and it's kind of like being determined to do something out of something, for example, to do something out of your life, to do something out of your being single, or being with somebody, and so on and so forth. And so, starting up with the first card, which is the Three of Swords. So as a prime card of the reading, the Three of Swords shows us a couple of things. Now, the first thing that the Three of Swords shows us, it is that you do have some negative thoughts. You're about to have some negative thoughts about a particular enterprise, endeavor, or in this case, and what I do suspect is going to be the error that you are going with, or that you are moving with, okay? And those negative thoughts mostly are going to relate to why things isn't working out, why I do one step forward and then suddenly I bounce back 2 steps, all right? And allowing those negative thoughts to twist and tangle your mind, it's highly likely that one is going to find himself very lost. However, in your case here, looking at the next cards, and we're going to get there in a minute, but in your case, there is going to be mobilization instead of falling into despair. And that is going to make you, or it's going to put on a front row your nature of dealing very well with crisis. Okay, now on a practical level, the card may suggest that you are to be criticized in a very rude and bad way. I call it mental cruelty, when you are being criticized just for the sake of you being demoralized, and that you do take a hit on your resolve. So do not allow that thing to happen whenever you are criticized at the start of the week. Just try not to pay attention to it. And right after this start of the week, recognizing, your negative thoughts and recognizing where the leaks of your happiness are going from, we do have the Seven of Pentacles, or going toward. We do have a Seven of Pentacles, which is a moment where you will recognize that you have to take a break, right? You need to, how can I say, withdraw for a bit, so you can gather up your thoughts, so you can gather up your resources and decide what worth it and what it doesn't worth it in your life. Does the status of your career right now worth it, and what you can do in order to make it worth if it doesn't. Same thing about relationship as well. The Seven of Pentacles, it is where one kind of like draws a line and decides, you know, what they should carry on with moving forward and what they should not carry on with moving forward. And emotions here have nothing to do with it, okay? Because Seven of Pentacles focuses on values, and therefore what does have and can provide value for you moving forward in your life. For example, if a friendship of yours cannot provide any value, it doesn't matter how much you love the person you're a friend with, okay? Just that friendship, it's a how can I say, it's a windmill, it's a windmill, yeah, it's a windmill stone on your neck. That is something that we say in our country where something is holding you back, all right? And at this stage of the week, you can expect that, you know, some enterprises to pretty much drop off your platter simply because they are the source of you know, all of these negative thoughts we thought into the Three of Swords. And one more thing I want to say when we are at those couple of cards, it is that although you may kind of like have very negative thoughts at the start of the week, that is actually a good thing, because you will be able to get over something. You know, for example, you will be able to get over some kind of a heartbreak. You are going to be able to get over some kind of a criticism again, because Three of Swords at the end always leads to a healing from these negative emotions which are created by your negative thoughts. Okay, so that's why you got to get over those thoughts, and that is going to happen within these two cards, the very early stages of the week, where you do draw the line and kind of like just keep up forward with only the enterprises of value for you. And right after you do so, we do have the Fool card, and from there it's simply life opens up for you, Virgo. It is because the Fool shows that from there moving forward, first of all, things are going to be very easy going for you. There won't be any predicaments. There won't be any, how can I say, stagnation. There won't be any things that you are going to worry when you go back at home every evening, you know, wondering what is going to happen tomorrow. You are going to looking forward for a tomorrow. Now, Fool branches up when we're talking about career development or career manifestation and relationship manifestation. So career-wise, in those stages of the week, you can expect to be suffused with creative chaos all around you. You know, you will have an opportunities to learn. You may be assigned into some kind of a project or a task that you know little about, but that again is going to present you with an opportunity to pretty much get the hang of it and to acquire new skills, new knowledge, and so on and so forth. Relationship-wise, this is where the stagnation falls down, and it's simply the interaction in between your person of interest and you, or your partner and you, or simply you with the world is going to be very carefree, very spontaneous. You know, there won't be any surreptitious intentions out there, and it's just like I said, things are going to be easy going, and there your life will become an art. And that art for you will become a muse. And things are getting even better with the next card, which is the Wheel of Fortune, because with that easygoing motion moving forward in your life, Virgo, you are going to have a chance, a big one, with the Wheel of Fortune. I cannot say, because Wheel of Fortune kind of like wraps up around everything. It could be about anything, okay? And for each one of you is going to be a different option, a different opportunity, I would say. But what I know it is that it is a huge one, okay? And it's not going to happen overnight. What I mean is that when you do have the opportunity, its accomplishment is not going to happen tomorrow. It will probably going to take quite a while. It's not going to be throughout this week. That is because the Wheel of Fortune it's continuous to the full, and that speaks for a long-term goal in general. And what is important to note is that yes, that goal can change your life entirely and is going to make it much brighter than before, okay? But also it does speaks that right now you should not concern yourself what could be, in a sense of getting to the goal itself, okay? So do not presume what kind of obstacles you're going to face. Don't think about what kind of a performance you're going to make. Just focus on now, this very moment, because that's what's important right now, and do the best you can. And I promise you, you are going to have the luck of your hard work in pretty much no time. And finishing here the week, at the end we have the Six of Pentacles. And that is quite of a difficult to explain card. I mean, the message of it is very clear to me, but how do I explain it? Because like I said, it's an image. It's like so the Six of Pentacles, it's like going on stream, all right? It's like navigating. Well, I will try to explain that way. So imagine your life is a river, right? It's just a stream that you move on, and with the Six of Pentacles, that stream take on the right path, or rather, like the hierarchy within the stream is now set, which means that nothing out of the ordinary is going to happen to you in regards to this opening, in regards to this opportunity. With the Six of Pentacles as well is highly likely to cover up and to, how can I say, I can't say resolve, but sort out issues and problems also at the end of the week. That is because, again, like I said, the hierarchy is going to be brought to bear. And if you have been mistreated, then your status, if I may say it that way, is going to be resuscitated again at the end of the week. Another thing about the Six of Pentacles, though, it is that you cannot expect anybody to pull your weight. That's very important, because Six of Pentacles is very personal card, and it means that while you may rely, or rather like you may count on that somebody is going to help you with that thing or with the other, the prime enterprise, it is only yours to manifest. Nobody can do it for you, and thus any help you get in regards to that opportunity, to that new opening, we're just only going to postpone stuff. So you really have to roll up your sleeve high and get to work, okay? But at the end of the week, you can expect your work to take off, your career to take off. And when we're talking about relationship, it is just everybody is going to know their place and how they stand, and they are going, and you all are going to be okay with it. So with that being said, guys, this was your weekly general tarot reading, Virgo, for June 7th up until June 13th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, guys, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.